Ever felt the stress of scrambling to pay your water bill at the very last minute? What if I told you it could be just a few clicks away from being completely stress-free? Welcome to the explainer that's going to totally demystify the digital utility landscape in Orlando, turning a massive headache into an absolute breeze. Look, we've all been there, right? Staring at that paper statement on the kitchen counter, crossing your fingers and wondering if a check sent in the mail is actually going to clear in time. Well, today we are ditching the paper. I'm going to show you how taking full control of your utility payments online is just a few easy clicks away. Here's our roadmap for today. We're covering the Orlando utility landscape, digital registration, a step-by-step payment guide, troubleshooting, and finally, AutoPay pro tips and takeaways. Let's dive right in. Section 1. The Orlando Utility Landscape. Finding your true provider. So, the Orlando area actually has a pretty fragmented utility system. That means your provider completely depends on your exact physical location. If you live right within the city of Orlando, you're likely with the Orlando Utilities Commission, or OUC. Now, if you're out in the unincorporated areas outside the city limits, you fall under Orange County Utilities, which is OCU. And if you're further south in Osceola County, you're dealing with the Toho Water Authority. For this explainer, we're going to focus heavily on the two big ones, OUC and OCU. Moving on to Section 2, registering your digital account, the credential hunt. Okay, so for OUC customers, you're going to use the My OUC portal. And for OCU, it's called Select Pay Today. But hold on, before you even open a web browser, go grab your most recent physical paper bill. Seriously, go get it. To register, you absolutely need three things from it. First, your 10-digit account number, which is sitting right up in the top right corner for OUC customers. Second, your unique PIN printed right on the statement. And third, you'll need a valid working email address. Now, this registration process is incredibly strict, especially for OUC. You'll punch in your account number and PIN, and then they're going to send you a verification email. Listen closely to this part. You have exactly 30 minutes to click that verification link. Seriously, for security purposes, OUC enforces a hard expiration. So if you go make a sandwich and come back 45 minutes later, nope, that link is totally dead, and you are starting the whole process over. Section 3. Step-by-step payment guide. Let's talk about clearing your balance securely. Once you're all registered and logged into the Pay Your Bill dashboard, you need a payment strategy because trust me, not all payment methods are created equal here. E-checks are the absolute clear winner. By linking your checking account directly, your payment processes in real time, completely free of charge. No fees whatsoever. Credit and debit cards, on the other hand, well, they go through third-party gateways that tack on tiered convenience fees. Plus, Orange County Utilities actually caps credit card payments at $2,500 per month just to keep their operating costs down. And hey, if you get frustrated with the digital setup and think, I'll just drop a physical check in a local drop box instead, brace yourself. It takes a staggering 3 to 5 business days to process. Just think about that. Compared to the instant processing of an online e-check, the digital route is vastly more efficient for dodging those annoying late fees. All right, Section 4, troubleshooting common roadblocks. Don't panic. Look, if things go wrong, don't worry. We've got you covered with some quick fixes. First up, if you fail a password guess 3 times, both portals will freeze your account. Just wait a few minutes before hitting Forgot Password, and like we talked about, if that 30-minute email link expires, no big deal, simply restart. Now, this is crucial. If you need to formally change the name on your account, you literally cannot do it online. You have got to call customer service directly. Finally, if you're a longtime OCU customer and you were transferred from their legacy system, your account does exist, but you are required to update your password the very first time you log in. Section 5. Pro tips and AutoPay. Set it and forget it. If you want to pivot from reactive bill paying to proactive management, you really need to master AutoPay. Here are the rules you need to know. OUC deducts your money exactly on your due date, while Orange County Utilities drafts it 10 days after your bill is generated. But here is the most important rule. OUC strictly prohibits credit cards for automated payments. You have to use a checking or savings account. Also, keep in mind that AutoPay takes about 30 to 60 days to fully initialize, so you must keep paying manually until you explicitly see a Do Not Pay notice printed right there on your statement. Now, here's an awesome insider tip for OUC customers who want ultimate control over their budget. It's called the OUC Power Pass. This is basically a prepaid billing program. So instead of getting hit with a bill at the end of the month, you just pay as you go. You fund the account up front, and as you use water and electricity, the balance simply decreases. The massive perks here: no security deposits required to get started, no massive monthly bills to dread, and absolutely no reconnect fees if your balance happens to dip to zero. It's a fantastic alternative if you're on a strict budget.
Okay, I want to take a brief moment here for a very serious warning. As you manage your bills online, you really need to be aware of fraud. We pulled this exact quote directly from Orange County Utilities' official policy. They state they do not accept retail gift cards, cash reload cards, or cryptocurrency. So if you ever get a phone call or an email demanding immediate utility payment via an Amazon gift card or Bitcoin, it is a scam, period. Please always pay directly through the official secure portals we've been discussing today.
Which brings us to Section 6, Final Takeaways and Disclaimers, wrapping up your setup. Mastering your digital utility portal really just takes a little bit of preparation, finding the right credentials on that paper bill, and honestly choosing free e-checks to save yourself some money. Now, time for a quick professional disclaimer. The web portals, fees, and exact policies we discussed today are accurate as of the creation of this explainer. But as we all know, municipal rules occasionally update. So always verify current details directly on the OUC, OCU, or TOHO websites just to be absolutely sure.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to finally ditch those stressful paper statements? You've got the roadmap now, you know what roadblocks to watch out for, and you know exactly what to look for. Take control today. Go grab that paper bill and get your digital account set up. You can do this. And hey, if this explainer helped you out, share it with a neighbor or a friend who could use the tip. Thanks so much for joining me, and here's to happy, stress-free learning.